How many times have you looked in the mirror, ready to step out, and thought, my outfit is fine, but why doesn't it feel elegant? This is the silent frustration so many women over 50 carry. We've been led to believe that elegance requires luxury brands, designer labels, or expensive treatments. But here's the truth I've learned after years of working with women like us. Real sophistication has nothing to do with price tags. It lives in the details, the small, strategic choices that shift your entire presence. Picture this. A woman walks into a room wearing simple clothes, yet heads turn. People notice something refined about her, even if they can't explain what it is. That presence doesn't come from labels. It comes from carefully chosen touches that speak of quiet confidence. And today, I want to share 6 of those touches with you. 6 accessories that can completely transform how you look and how you feel without draining your wallet. The last one, number 6, may surprise you the most. It's subtle, almost invisible, yet it carries extraordinary power. So if you're ready, let's step into these secrets together. Welcome to Chic Over 50, where style isn't about chasing youth. It's about celebrating the elegance of this season of life. Let's begin with the first detail, a piece so simple you might already own one. Yet when worn with intention, it has the power to elevate even the most basic outfit into something unforgettable. Accessory 1, Cashmere scarf. What if I told you that one single accessory could turn your just fine outfit into something unforgettable without changing anything else you're wearing? That's the power of a cashmere scarf. So many women I work with, and women like us in this season of life, tell me the same thing. My wardrobe feels too plain. I put on jeans and a sweater, and it just looks ordinary. The truth is, it's not about needing a closet full of new clothes. It's about knowing which pieces elevate everything you already own. And few things do that better than cashmere. Cashmere isn't just soft. It drapes differently. It frames the face like a beautiful picture frame around artwork. And when that fabric sits near your skin, it adds light, softness, and a sense of intention. I remember once wearing a very basic navy outfit. It looked fine, but it didn't feel like me. Then I draped a beige cashmere scarf across my shoulders. Instantly, the entire look transformed. Suddenly I felt polished, sophisticated, and, honestly, noticed. The secret lies in choosing colors that work with everything. Beige for warmth, navy for depth, charcoal for sophistication, soft camel for timelessness. You don't need 10 scarves, just 1 or 2 well-chosen pieces that last for years. And the beauty is in versatility. I've seen women tie them in a chic French knot, let them fall loosely for effortless elegance, or wrap them as a shawl on chilly evenings. Each way tells a different story. But they all say the same thing. This woman knows her style. Let me ask you this. Do you have a scarf sitting in the back of your closet right now, waiting to be brought back to life? Or would adding one be that missing detail your outfits have been asking for? Because once you feel how a simple scarf changes, not just your look, but your confidence, you'll never see basic the same way again. And speaking of adding light and elegance, there's another timeless piece that does something magical for your face. Accessory 2, Discrete pearl necklace. What if the secret to looking instantly radiant wasn't makeup? Wasn't even your hairstyle, but a single strand of pearls that could light up your entire face? Many women in this season of life tell me they've tucked their pearls away, thinking they only belong with church dresses, weddings, or formal dinners. But that belief is one of the biggest style myths out there. Pearls are not just for special occasions. They're a timeless tool that, when styled right, can make everyday outfits extraordinary. Here's why. Pearls reflect light in a soft, flattering way. For women over 50, that gentle glow can brighten the complexion more naturally than almost any cosmetic. It's like carrying a subtle beauty filter with you wherever you go. When I recommend this to women I work with, they often hesitate until they try it. I'll never forget suggesting a medium-sized pearl necklace to a client who was simply wearing a crisp white shirt and blue jeans. She looked in the mirror, and her eyes widened. Later that day, she told me, "I've never received so many compliments for such a simple outfit." That's the power of pearls. The key is subtlety. Choose medium pearls, around 6 to 8 millimeters, that rest gracefully at your neckline. Too tiny and they disappear. Too oversized and they feel costume-like. But the right size, it's perfection. Pair them not just with formal wear, but with your everyday pieces. A strand of pearls against denim creates a modern contrast that says, "I'm classic, but I'm also confident." Ladies, I want you to picture this. You're meeting a friend for lunch. You've thrown on your favorite sweater and jeans. And before heading out the door, you clasp a simple pearl necklace. Suddenly, your look shifts from casual to effortlessly polished. Doesn't that sound like the kind of detail that makes people stop and wonder, how does she always look so put together? So let me ask you, do you have pearls hidden away in a drawer, waiting for a wedding or gala that may never come? Or will you dare to bring them into your everyday life, letting them be part of your signature style? Because once you realize pearls aren't about tradition, but about transformation, you'll see them differently forever. And if a necklace can reflect light so beautifully on the face, just imagine what another accessory can do to add movement, color, and an extra spark of personality. Accessory 3, silk scarf. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, something feels dull, even when my outfit is fine? That's when silk becomes your secret weapon. A silk scarf has this subtle shine that works like magic. It bounces light back toward your face, adding glow exactly where age sometimes takes it away. I often tell women like us that a silk scarf can be more powerful than a drawer full of makeup. Why? Because it doesn't just cover, it enhances. It adds texture, color, and movement in a way nothing else can. One woman I worked with had the habit of wearing a deep burgundy scarf every winter. Over time, that piece became her signature. People remembered her for it, and every time she walked into a room, it was the first detail others noticed. That's the kind of quiet power a scarf can have. The best part, you don't need to spend a fortune. Some of the most beautiful silk scarves I've ever seen came from thrift stores and vintage shops. They carry prints and colors you won't find in department stores, and they often feel more personal, like you've discovered a hidden gem that no one else owns. And the versatility is endless. Tie it loosely around your neck for elegance. Wrap it as a headband for a playful twist. Attach it to the handle of your bag for a pop of color. I've even seen women wear a narrow silk scarf as a bracelet. It's the kind of piece that says, I pay attention to detail, without ever trying too hard. So let me ask you, if you were to choose one scarf to make your signature, what color would it be? Would you go bold, like emerald or burgundy, or keep it timeless with navy or cream? Imagine how that single detail could become the element people always associate with your style. And while silk brings light and color, sometimes it's not about fabric at all. Sometimes the smallest shimmer of gold near the face can do more than any outfit ever could. Accessory 4, small gold earrings. Isn't it fascinating how the smallest details often make the biggest difference? I've noticed that many women I work with fall into two extremes when it comes to earrings. Either oversized, heavy pieces that overwhelm the face, or nothing at all. Both can take away from the balance and softness that truly flatters us after 50. That's why I always recommend small gold earrings. There's something about the warmth of gold against mature skin that feels almost like natural sunlight. It doesn't shout for attention, but it quietly enhances, softens, and completes the look. Think of them as the punctuation mark at the end of your style sentence. Subtle, but without them, the whole thought feels unfinished. Personally, I've always loved small hoops and studs. They never compete with the rest of your outfit. Instead, they frame the face, drawing just enough attention to your eyes and smile. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need a jewelry box full of them. 2 pairs are enough. One simple, minimal design for everyday wear, and another with a thoughtful detail, like a small pearl or a tiny stone, for moments when you want a touch more sparkle. I'll tell you a secret. Some of the women I've styled were shocked at how much fresher and more polished they looked after switching from large statement earrings to delicate gold ones. It wasn't dramatic, but it was noticeable in the best way. Suddenly, their features felt lighter, their expressions softer. That's the magic of choosing the right size and the right glow. So let me ask you, if you looked in the mirror right now, do your earrings add to your elegance or distract from it? Sometimes. All it takes is the smallest shimmer of gold to remind the world that elegance isn't about excess. It's about harmony. And speaking of harmony, there's another accessory that doesn't just balance your look, it can instantly transform your entire presence, even on the days when you're tired or rushing out the door. Accessory 5, classic frame sunglasses. What if I told you there's one accessory that can make you look polished, mysterious, and effortlessly elegant in less than 5 seconds, no makeup? No extra effort. Just one simple move. That's the power of a great pair of sunglasses. I can't count how many times I've seen women in this season of life underestimate this accessory. Sunglasses aren't just for shielding your eyes from the sun. They are mood changers, confidence boosters, and instant polishers of an entire look. I remember one morning rushing out the door, no time for makeup, feeling a little worn out. I slipped on a pair of classic cat-eye frames, and within minutes, people were telling me I looked so put together. Nothing else had changed, just the glasses, and yet they changed everything. The truth is, frames matter. The mistake many make is chasing trends' oversized shapes one year, tiny frames the next. But after 50, timeless is always more flattering. That's why I recommend sticking with classics. Aviators for a cool edge, wayfarers for universal balance, or a soft cat-eye for feminine sophistication. Pair them with neutral shades like black, tortoise shell, or deep brown, and you've got a piece that works with any outfit. Season after season, my best advice: invest in one or two high-quality pairs instead of a drawer full of cheap ones. Look for comfort, UV protection, and durability. A good pair may cost more upfront, but you'll find yourself wearing them every day, year after year. Personally, I realized I always reached for the same 2 frames in my collection, while the rest just sat untouched. Quality truly beats quantity here. Here's something interesting I've noticed. When a woman wears elegant sunglasses, people unconsciously assume the rest of her outfit is equally sophisticated. It's a subtle but powerful psychological effect. Sunglasses don't just cover tired eyes, they create presence. So tell me, do you have that one pair you always reach for? The one that feels like an extension of your personality? Or is it time to finally invest in a pair that will become your signature? Because while sunglasses give you confidence in the blink of an eye, there's another accessory that brings elegance not to your face, but to your every gesture, and it's often overlooked until you see the difference for yourself. Accessory 6, delicate gold bracelets. They say our hands often reveal our age before anything else. But here's the secret. Instead of trying to hide them, frame them with elegance. A delicate gold bracelet can turn the focus from worry into wonder, drawing the eye not to age, but to grace. I remember gifting a slim gold bracelet to a woman I worked with for her birthday. She told me later. For the first time in years, I felt confident signing my name in front of others. Think about that for a moment. It wasn't a flashy piece. It was barely noticeable at first glance, but it gave her presence. It made her gestures feel intentional and elegant. That's the quiet power of something so simple. Gold has a natural warmth that flatters every skin tone, especially after 50. And when it catches the light with each movement of your wrist, it creates a subtle shimmer that feels effortless. The beauty is in its understatement. You don't need chunky bangles or heavy designs. In fact, less is more. One of my favorite styling tricks is bracelet stacking, wearing 2 or 3 fine chains together. It creates dimension without ever looking overdone. And if you're someone who loves a classic watch, pair it with a slim gold bracelet. The combination feels timeless. A balance of function and femininity that never goes out of style. Ladies, let me ask you this. When was the last time you looked at your hands and saw them as something to celebrate, not conceal? Imagine how different you'd feel if every wave, every handshake, every simple movement carried a subtle touch of elegance. That's what these delicate bracelets do. They make your everyday gestures part of your style story. True grace isn't about drawing all the attention. It's about leaving a quiet impression that lingers long after you've left the room. And sometimes, all it takes is a thin chain of gold to remind you and everyone around you that beauty is in the details. So, ladies, we've uncovered 6 simple accessories that can completely transform the way you show up in the world. Cashmere scarves that add softness, pearls that bring light, silk that restores glow, delicate earrings that frame your smile, timeless sunglasses that command presence, and gold bracelets that turn every gesture into elegance. The truth is, none of these are about luxury or labels. They're about choosing with intention, elevating the everyday, and reminding yourself that beauty is in the details. Real elegance isn't loud. It doesn't beg for attention, it lingers. It inspires, and it makes people feel your presence long after you've walked away. And remember this, women like us are not dressing to chase youth. We are celebrating this season of life. Every choice we make in style is also a choice to honor our confidence, wisdom, and grace. If today's message inspired you, I'd love to have you join our community here at Chic Over 50. Subscribe, share your thoughts below, and tell me which of these 6 accessories speaks to you the most. Because together, we're not just choosing fashion, we're choosing to shine in our own timeless way.